What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We back with some more dlow. This time we're checking out textures. I'm very excited to see what he's going to be doing in the empty spaces in his beats, especially with the way that he titled this. So this about to go crazy. Let's go ahead, shut up and turn it up. Bro, he ain't even started yet, and he already giving us those textures before he even sat down. Typewriter type beat.
Pass through the coffee shop. Care for the texture.
See, here's the thing, man. This is the type of stuff that just puts dlow in, like, not necessarily like a class of his own, but like up there with the high masters of beatboxing. And one of the things that, you know, I think how you establish, like, between a amateur beatboxer and a master one would 100% be the tone and the character and the body of the sounds that you're making. And not only that, but once you introduce something to our ears, it's going to be the consistency as well, which gets a little bit harder to kind of manage when you start adding in all these other different types of elements, right? What he's doing, you can almost kind of think of it as lo-fi, right? Sorry. Especially in lo-fi music, you know, they try to keep a lot of things in the mid-range, so they start introducing different type of textures to kind of break things out. But the thing about textures is that you don't necessarily want it to take to, you know, there's obviously going to be a theme. There's going to be some type of musical concept, which means not every sound is going to come in and make it sound, might be a little bit too loud. But that's just the thing, you know, you have all this power, so you had to kind of restrict it. Right. So all these sounds, even that typewriter sound, all the sounds that he's introducing, you can still hear the tone and you still hear the consistency, even though he's adding in all these different types of perks and different types of sounds and different types of effects. And that right there is why, you know, what separates.
Care for the texture. I don't want to beatbox hard, not a flexer. I don't need a lecture. I just want to beatbox vibe with the texture.
Consistency. There it is again, and that's the thing about like when you're in a DAW, in a digital audio workstation, and you start adding in these different type of textures, right? What we end up doing is start EQing all the unwanted frequencies so that texture can kind of come out and feel alive, right? But ain't no EQing happening here, right? Dude's got an EQ. He's got the fruity he's got the fruity EQ from FL Studios right there in his throat, making everything kind of come out and pop out. These textures are so crisp, you can eat them. You literally, you know what I'm saying? You feel these textures. It's ear candy. That's what's going on right here. You should have just titled this Ear Candy, because that's what it is. Yeah, them water drops of fire.
Pass through the coffee shop.
Dragons right there. If somebody told me to to make some type of sound or musical sound about what possible electricity would sound like, it'd be something like that. I don't even know what was going on. Like he said, at passing through the coffee shop and almost kind of giving us like an audio representation of just footprints, right? So the whole entire thing, I'm sitting here thinking coffee shop, right? He's got this typewriter sound. So obviously people go to a coffee shop to, get coffee, but they also work there. So you got a bunch of footprints going around, right? You got the water drops because the baristas are hard at work, right? This is the concept, right? He didn't give us this concept. He just said it's textures. He's describing the concept through nothing but his sounds. He ain't said I was about to say he ain't said a word. He did say a word, so we have a prompt. But even if you say that, right, then we're going to be listening to, all right, why'd you say that? And the sounds he's producing is why he said what he said. So, typewriters, like not even a typewriter, just typing on the key sounds, right? Footprints, water sounds. There's electrical appliances there, so he's kind of giving us that. The low grunt, you can kind of symbolize that as the when you put the coffee grounds in the grinder and you ground it up. Okay, I got a better idea of what's going on here now.
Care for the texture. I don't want to beatbox hard, not a flexer. I don't need a lecture. I just want to beatbox vibe with the textures.
Signature sound. Okay, so when he came back around, okay.
For the coffee shop. Little bonus beat.
Bonus beat. He's freestyling now. He's styling on us. There it is. There it is. He beatboxing now. Yeah, man. It's always a treat when we hear dlow, and I'm glad that he kind of, because I feel like there's like fundamentals, and not I feel like, but I know that there's fundamentals when it comes to beatboxing, and honestly, upcoming beatboxers kind of take a look at this video and kind of see what it sounds like for a master beatboxer to kind of put those type of things down, because all of these textures and stuff that he's included, while it's really cool for us to hear, kind of like, when you have the beat rhythm, when the beat and the music is playing and everything, it's those textures, it's those little Foley sounds and everything that really, really make a beat come alive and really shape it and give it its identity. So I think that's what was going on here, right? When dlow said, he's just trying to flex a little, is because these are fundamentals that he's kind of just not, like, everything he did is not easy by any means. But I believe they're very, very core piece of beatboxing, right? Instead of just like, what kind of different type of tones and textures can you add on your snares? If you want to add something that got like a little wind sound, the water drop and everything, the inclusion of the bass without sacrificing the quality of the textures that he's doing, that's all in like masterclass stuff, bro. I've said it before in my last reaction to his lorraine griot, is that we're watching a master at work. Now, I might have to go down the dlow rabbit hole, right? Because it's just now occurred to me that he's been doing these for a while, and I've done like only 2 of them. So if you guys want me to do another one, it seems like there's one right here, go ahead and let me know. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.